Hi, this is Danny. This week's routine is about spinal extension. You may have seen a previous video we talked and did some exercises for flexing the spine because the spine perhaps was too extended. Now it can be the case that your spine tends to be too flexed. Your pelvis is more tucked under, your shoulders are more round, and you find yourself more in that stooped position. Well, spinal extension is a great way to counter that. We do often spend a lot of time sat down and we can tend to be forwards. So a nice swan dive type move from Pilates, it's called the Cobra in yoga, can help to counterbalance that. We're going to start with a small range of movement and gradually increase. Listen to your back. If this feels uncomfortable for you, then of course stop at any time. So come down now. You can watch the first couple if you like, but I'll also talk you through verbally. You're starting to lie down quite splayed out, as flat as is comfortable for you. And just begin with the nose really, and the chin and the throat starting to come up. So there's a small lift, and then release. Now we like extension to meet extension, so as the chin comes up, the other end of the chain, right down even to the tailbone, the sacrum here, the base of the sacrum, can just rise slightly. We're not lifting your bottom right up in the air, but just check you're not squeezing your bottom and tightening one end as you're trying to free the other. Let both ends do a small lift. Now you can begin to come higher, but the lower part of your rib cage, lower chest bone, solar plexus, abdomen, is all staying on the ground to start with. So it's more about extending through the upper back. I'll just demonstrate here how this is not what we're doing. Now the lower back is extending, but the whole top of the spine hasn't had any movement at all. We're looking to get an integrated flexibility. Now as you come up a little higher, inhale and push down into the ground. Nice relaxed shoulders. And then lower smoothly. It's a bit like you're rolling through your spine, rolling through your vertebrae. The opposite to when we do a pelvic tilt in a bridge, which is flexion from the tail up. This is extension from the head down. Now once you start to come up a little higher, optional to walk the elbows in slightly and just dig the elbows in a bit and come forwards, like you're bringing your chest bone forwards and up before releasing down. So slight lift of the tail, sit bones, head, neck. Inhaling, exhaling, continuing with the breath. You can begin to slowly walk those elbows in a little closer, a little further underneath you. Reload by pushing down and bringing your chest bone like a torchlight forwards and shining upwards. Now the solar plexus, the upper abdomen, is now lifted. This is a more advanced position. You're extending more. It should feel quite nice on your back. It should feel quite welcome, quite enjoyable. If you're jamming up here, you've gone too high. When you're ready to release, slowly splay the elbows out. A little bit of support from the hands, pushing down as you carefully lower. So you can keep to that first quarter, first third of the movement, or you can continue to come up a little higher and then slowly walk the elbows in, release slightly, and then push down. And bring the chest bone forwards and up, just adjusting my legs a bit there to come a little further, reload that push. Couple of breaths here. You can just push into the hands and go a little higher still, or just pulse that. If you've got a lot of flexibility in your lower back and this feels quite welcome, then feel free to go a little more, just recycling that movement, increasing the range of extension there. You can let your head look up, your head drop back slightly, eyes up, chin up, and then slowly, slowly release. If you want to do a couple more of these, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to walk the elbows in And give a nice bit of support to push back slowly. Ease back. You can walk the knees in, walk the elbows back, and gently counter that with some flexion by rounding your back. Sitting your bottom as close towards your heels as you can. Head can ease down. Little side rocking. Take a breath or two here. And then slowly roll through to rise back. And either kneeling or come around to seated to rest there. Okay, good. So extension of the spine. If you do find yourself flexed, anytime during the day, you may be at work, you may have just done lots of emails, you may have just had a long drive or watched a movie, and you feel, wow, yeah, I'm slouched here, I need to extend my spine. This is a great video to watch. It's part of the Restore Your Body program. It's the restorative, more gentle side of it. We do cardio, we do strength, and we do the more subtle, more gentle, kind of massagey type moves to release tension and to ease the body. Thanks very much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please share it amongst your friends and family, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.